Realistic lure colors versus plain lure colors. How do they compare underwater? We're going to go underwater with the new Flea Flicker lure in the realistic colors of Pilchard and Mullet HD and put it up against our original Slam Shady color to get a fish's view of the lure underwater and how it stands out. So first up, we're taking a look at the Pilchard color. Right off the bat, it definitely gives off the appearance of a baitfish with the contrasting dark back and lighter colored body, in addition to the visibility of the eyes. Now, the eyes tend to be a prime target or a trigger for predatory fish. They don't want their food to see them, so if they can see the eyes of their prey, they know how, when, and where to strike their target to avoid being seen and to catch their meal. Now next is the Mullet HD color, which is replicating the color pattern of a finger mullet. Very similar to the Pilchard color in that you can clearly see a baitfish color pattern and the detail. But what I notice more about this color is that it stands out with a lot more detail than the Pilchard. The pectoral fin is dark, along with the details on the body, which are a little bit darker. So if you're needing some extra contrast depending on the water conditions, this color can stand out and grab the fish's attention a little more. Also, if you're fishing, a school of baitfish where all the baitfish looks the same, maybe you're fishing a school of Pilchards and you want to throw something like this, which has a mullet pattern, which can actually stand out from that baitfish school. So don't necessarily always match the hatch. Sometimes go a little bit different on your color, something that will stand out and grab those fish's attention. Lastly, we have the Slam Shady color, which is white with gold and silver specks on it, and also has the two sort of trout fang bite marks on the back end to simulate injury, which is also on the other colors that were shown. Now, this color stands out quite a bit, especially in the sunlight, as it gives off more of a reflection. There is really no contrasting colors on the lure itself. The only contrast you really get is the lure itself contrasting against the background of the environment, which can help those fish dial in on the lure from a greater distance in murky or clear water. Another thing to note about baitfish in general is that when they're dying or they become weak, they tend to lose some of their color detail. They start to become more of a pale or a white color, and a dying or weak baitfish is an easy target to a predatory fish. So like I mentioned with the other colors, if you need something that stands out against a larger school of bait, go a little different on the color to something that stands out from the rest. Now, if you're interested in any of these lures shown here, they're available at fishstrong.com, and if you're one of our insider members, you do get an exclusive discount on all tackle and gear, so be sure to take advantage of that. If you're not a member, you can still purchase these lures, but you'll be missing out on a lot of savings. So that wraps up this underwater comparison, but I would like to know which lure color catches your eye the most. Let us know in the comments down below.